bit.
Yeah.
You're a survivor of domestic abuse, right?
Yeah.
Can you talk about that at all? And you don't have to. It's fine.
I can. I feel like, I got into relationships with and I hear this, it happens a lot, where women, they attract the same guy and then it happens. But I feel like it's all about insecurities and trauma. And I feel like women get caught into that position where they feel as though they kind of deserve it in a sense, and they stay, And so, when it first happened to me, I was 17 years old, and I was with someone for 7 years, and and I came to think it was normal, and then the second relationship I was in, so it became like a norm, And then the third relationship I was in, I just fought back.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Good for you.
And I felt like he could have charged me, because I was like literally beating the crap out of this guy too. So I feel as though that's why I went celibate for 3.5 years, and when I met my daughter's father. I was celibate for 3.5 years. I found myself. I went to rehab. I really realized my self-worth, and I was not jaded by I was a functioning alcoholic, so I was just drink to get buzzed. You wouldn't see me passed out.
Did the drinking start because of the domestic abuse, or was that just part of the two just going together? Like, were you a drinker in high school, or like?
I didn't really drink in high school. I felt like I started drinking more on the road.
Right.
Like it's. You're famous, you're rich, you're like good looking.
Right, and I imagine people offering stuff to you all the time, right? Like,
yeah, we're all making money. We have a meal. It's turned into 1 glass of wine, and then like 2 glasses of wine, and then it happened. Whereas I wasn't really drinking on the road, but I was drinking on my days off. Like I would go out with my friend for lunch, and I would have my glass of wine, and I would go to the gym, and I'd work out after. Like
right.
I was a functioning alcoholic. And so I feel like when you drink like that, you start to get very depressed and down on yourself, and you feel guilt and you feel shameful. And I really found my Savior, Lord, and Jesus Christ, because made my faith really pulled me out of my alcoholism. I realized I wasn't shameful of anything. I just had to get right with God, And I made huge changes in my life. I changed my phone number. I stopped hanging out with the partiers. I stopped dating completely. And that's when I met the love of my life at the time, Bobby.
Hey, it's me, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. Hey, check out my new tag team, baby, Monty and the Pharaoh.
Hey, Jimmy, don't forget to tell them about Long Island's #1 pro wrestling broadcast.
Well, you know what, I would, but you already did it.
It's Monty and the Pharaoh. With Monty and Pharaoh. The Monty and Pharaoh Show. Monty and Pharaoh, bro.
Monty and the Pharaoh.
Monty and the Pharaoh. The Monty and the Pharaoh.
The Monty and Pharaoh Show.
And you're watching the Monty and Pharaoh Show.
Monty and the Pharaoh. With Monty and the Pharaoh.
Monty and the Pharaoh.
It's Monty and the Pharaoh.
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 Monty and Pharaoh.
It's Monty and the Pharaoh.
And Monty and the Pharaoh. Oh, is it Monty and the Pharaoh?
Monty and Pharaoh.
The Monty and the Pharaoh Show.
Monty and the Pharaoh.
To the Monty and the Pharaoh Show. And it's Monty and the Pharaoh, baby.
Watching Monty and the Pharaoh.
With Monty and the Pharaoh. Monty and the Pharaoh. Oh, what a run.
Monty and the Pharaoh.
Monty and the Pharaoh.
Hey, cut the fucking music. When you want the best in professional wrestling, Long Island, there's only one place you're going to get it, right here.
Monty and the Pharaoh. Now, that's not just the coolest, and that's not just the best. That, my friends, is just incredible. Monty and the Pharaoh. You've got the future Hall of Famer, that rocker, Marty Jannetty, MJ in the house, and I'm sitting here with two more future Hall of Famers, Monty and the Pharaoh. We're doing that stuff and we gonna rock it.